Welcome everybody to the NXTV Heavyweight Championship Title Tournament. I'm Terry Williams alongside of Gorgon Gordon and XTV's own Bob Classic, and this is going to be absolutely insane, guys. Yeah, I mean, you know, we got all these guys, a lot of them who we've never seen before in action. I hear a whole lot of good things about, and hopefully they're able to impress us. Yeah, well, you know, I have a bit of familiarity with a whole lot of you guys, as you do, Terry, and these guys are very awesome. Yeah, well, if you're going to be talking like that throughout the whole broadcast, we're in trouble. Bobby's starting already. Let's get down to ringside. Oh man, what's going on, everybody, man? JJ Strong here to let y'all know how this whole thing is going down. We got 16 guys, man. Originally it was supposed to be like 32 guys, but man, you know, Miss Martha didn't want to be taking up all the slots on the roster. Shout out to all y'all West Coast people taking a look at this thing right now, man. I think you're going to be impressed with this competition. Anyways, man, to keep it short and sweet, the way this thing breaks down is you got, you know, 16 brackets. We're going to start out with the first 8 brackets here, man. And, you know, starting out in our first match is a brother named Tyrone Andre. He's going to be going up against somebody who you guys know very well, my son, the Dream, Kareem Strong. Let's take a look at what both of these guys had to say about themselves going into this tournament.
Let me tell y'all niggas something. This Tyrone Andre, he a motherfucking killer machine, just like I was back in the day. Even y'all motherfucking Precious Killer admitted it. I kicked his ass. That's right. I stayed on top of his ass until he fucking submitted. This nigga right here is a fucking killer machine. Not only is he gonna make your ass submit, but he gonna knock your ass out, just like I used to do. I got motherfucking machines nowadays. I got this girl right here, Carmen. That's right. I got my homeboy Baba. He managing all this shit.
That's right, motherfucker. Tyrone Andre like a bug, bitch. We're gonna motherfucking win this championship shit. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the NXTV championship. That's what it's all about, bitch. Oh, see, none of that shit that y'all talk about. But nigga Tyrone Andre, you look at his eyes, you just see like my homeboy saying, he a motherfucking machine. He a motherfucking killer.
That championship coming to us, nigga. That championship coming to us, motherfucker. That championship ours.
Yo, my name's Kareem the Dream Strong. Where I'm from, where the money at. I joined the NXTV Championship Tournament, you know what I'm saying, to make a name for myself. Y'all might remember me some time ago from XTV and all that. You know what I'm saying? Cats is still bugging and stuff about some old stuff that I used to do, but I'm like, y'all still mad about that? It's cool though. Because in NXTV, you know what I'm saying, it's like a whole different brand and all that. To make a name for myself, you know what I'm saying, by kicking ass, taking names, knocking cats out, and still looking pretty for all the girls, you know what I mean?
Because there's sense in what I say. I'm 45th generation Roman, but I don't rhyme or care when I'm spitting.
Finish the layout that they have here. And here he is, Tyrone Andre. A serious looking black we have here.
Yeah, man, he's the guy who we've been hearing all about. You know, comes out with the entourage. And we heard during his little promo, he didn't say much of anything at all, Bob Classic. He just lets Derek Knox do all the talking for him.
Yeah, I think that Gorgon should have somebody do something like that. You're gonna stop taking those bloody jabs at me. Don't start with me tonight, Bobby. This is a really important tournament, you know. It kind of sets the tone for what NXTV is all about. And this guy looks pretty badass. I'm not joking.
Well, here he goes. He's going to be going up against none other than the Dream, Kareem Strong, who's coming out to a slick move here. No surprise there.
To not have been forgiven for the last time he was here on NXTV, but everybody was saying that, you know, he was big basketball, big with the A-Man Nation, he was too old for those guys, and he sort of needs to break out on his own. So what he's doing right here is a little bit too late, sort of one step each other with big basket.
The Dream having something to prove here.
combination slam and then a right hand right to the face of Kareem. I bet he wasn't expecting that. Well, I certainly wasn't. It doesn't really matter, you know. You're not the one in the ring.
Now Andre ringing down on the shoulder of Kareem Strong. And if you look at the bottom right-hand side of your screen, you see that, oh, that's how Kareem Strong's feeling right now. That's the damage that he's taken, and he continues to take by this punishment from Tyrone Andre, who seems to be bullying his way through this matchup right now.
And a massive maneuver just then. Goes for the pinfall. 1, 2, is it over?
And near fall.
Tyrone Andre now wondering, what's it going to take out the Dream? And now he's signaling for it. He's going for that right hand again, and down goes Kareem.
You know, I'm starting to feel a little bit of deja vu here.
Well, you can forget about it. Wrap him up in a blanket and tell him a bedtime story. This is over. Just cruelty in this matchup by Tyrone Andre. Smart move there, stepping out of the way. But when the action spilled outside of the ring, it didn't get any better for Kareem Strong. Comes inside with just a devastating maneuver there. I don't even know what he calls it. And then finishes him there for the 1, 2, 3. Tyrone Andre, without his entourage, will be exceeding to the next part of the tournament.
You said a mouthful.
Very impressive work by Tyrone Andre. Let's take a look right now at who else is in this tournament.
Chris Major, Montreal, Canada. Yeah, you know, I came back to NXTV and all that, you know, just to, you know, reinvent myself, you know, start things over, you know, start things off with a fresh start and all that, man. I feel like out of everybody on the roster, you know, I'm the best overall Supreme Wrestler, period. I proved that in NXTV at one time, but nobody paid attention when I was the heavyweight champion. But they're going to pay attention because I'm going to dominate NXTV, so they're going to see me coming from a mile away. And I got everybody on the roster's name on my list. They're going to go down. They're going to feel major pain.
Oh, fuck with the trap, bitch. I'm in the trap, bitch. I am the trap. Big motherfucking trap. Represent my motherfucking self. Fuck a bitch. Suck a dick. Fuck a bitch. Suck a pussy. I don't give a fuck about none of these niggas in this motherfucking tournament for real. Shit all about me right now, bitch. Shit about to get real. Motherfuckers wanna come out here running their motherfucking mouth. Come up here, step up if you want to, for real, get dealt with, bitch. That's the real shit. Bitch, rap. Finna win the NXTV championship. If you don't believe in that motherfucker, you a pussy. I'm tired of pussy ass niggas. Straight up for real. Motherfuckers gonna get dealt with. I don't give a fuck who you with, bitch. You represent somebody, your motherfucking mama gonna miss you. Straight up for trap. Peace out, bitch.
Well, quite the choice words from one big trap as he makes his way to the ring. What do you think about his chances, Morgan?
Well, he's quite the big fella. He's probably got just as much of a chance as anybody else, especially with his great size, but no one's ever seen him in the ring.
Well, I gotta correct you there, Gordon, because last night he made his debut and, well, DJ was watching and he wasn't very impressed.
Those two have quite the animosity towards one another. Perhaps it will be rectified in XTV Mania. That remains to be seen. But right now, Big Trap is trying to get his hands on NXTV Gold. And Terry Williams, he says that he carries an AK-47 as well as a pistol and a socking device there.
You mean like a taser?
Well, I don't know what he carries in the bag, but he's not allowed to use it in this matchup. And here's a man who just wants to use his hands and make his opponent feel major pain. Bob Classic on Justin's podcast, Chris Major admitted to, just having this competition and it wasn't really a shoot against you. Do you buy it?
Well, Chris Major's clearly trying to, prove to everybody that he's such a great technical wrestler. No knocks to him, he's a great professional athlete, but he's no Bob Classic, whether he wants to admit it or not.
But he seems to be quite in great ring shape. After taking off some time here in NXTV, Chris Major says he's still in ring shape. He still has been getting down in the ring.
And as we said, Big Trap, yet to make his debut in the ring.
Big Trap, Chris Major. The NXTV title tournament first round is on. And this is only our second match here as Big Trap with a huge slam. Well, you have to look at the size of this big fella. He's a super heavyweight indeed. Big back elbows.
Go behind there by Chris Major and a beautiful executed German suplex. Like Chris Major or not, you gotta give this guy his credit. Coming back looking in phenomenal shape. And is ready to take out Big Trap and win that NXTV championship. And look at him, going for those old tactics. Chris Major taking off the buckle, but look at Trap.
Big Trap just now threw Major into the buckle. And a reverse of the bounce and backfired on one Chris Major.
Great trough. Alec Troffer in the building, as well as many other XTV East Coast guys looking on to what is the future of XTV.
XTV making history tonight. Shout out to Miss Martha. What is this?
Some sort of a crossface there. He's putting all his body weight on his opponent. It may look a little bit silly, but it's quite effective.
And as Terry Williams mentioned earlier on, at the bottom left and right hand side of your screen, you can see the guy's condition as the match progresses. That condition also matters in the upcoming matches. It's not like they're not going to be tired when they go in the next round up against whoever their opponent might be.
Well, let's not forget that the winner of this contest will meet Tyrone Andre, who was successful up against Kareem the Dream Strong.
And a reversal by Trap. Punches to the guts. He's from the streets. Oh!
Uses all that power and just slams the guy. Nothing fancy about it, but it works.
Just using all his might to clothesline Major. Almost knocking him out of his wrestling boots.
A 2 count. Capacity crowd so into this as we're here live in the Tampa Theater, bringing you this NXTV title tournament. This is the first round. 8 huge matches for you. And then tomorrow, we're going to bring you guys the semifinals and the finals.
Oh, that's actually the quarterfinals, the semifinals, and the finals.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Lots of action.
And as we said, XTV has never done anything like this before. Look at that. A gut wrench, but look at this. He holds on to Trap. And let me be an ode to you. Bob Classic.
Still not as great as Bobby's, but it's pretty cool.
I've never seen a pump handle there. And kudos to Big Trap. Able to kick out of that juncture.
What's his move now?
Oh, a headbutt. Dazing Chris Major. Man, guys, I swear I'm so excited about this XTV action. You know, I've been waiting so long to call some XTV matches, and here we have it here with the NXTV guys. Another huge clothesline by Trap. Major's down. There's a 2 count, and Major kicks out.
I gotta tell you, I'm very surprised with Big Trap. You know, he's taking it to the very well experienced Chris Major, and he said that during his promo. That's one thing that he has over all these guys is the XTV in-ring experience. Oh man, look at that move.
Chris Major definitely pulling out all the stops here. Has Big Trap, that massive man around the waist again and just slams him again. I thought that he was going to try to do it with the trifecta once more. But this time he wisely goes for the cover.
Big Trap, although slowed down right now, you know, he's pretty much unfazed. Big Trap has been doing most of the damage here. Major on the ropes, on the comeback here, and a chin crusher by Trap. Irish whip into the buckle, and finally, that turnbuckle worked. And now he just slams Big Trap by his head onto the mat there.
Chris Major trying all he can, pulling out all the stops here. Once again, grabbing him around the waist and slamming Big Trap. I gotta say, I'm so impressed with this move.
Especially on someone that's so massive. Such a ginormous man in Big Trap. Just a testament to the strength of Chris Major, and he goes for the cover again.
You can see the frustration. At the top left, you see that this is so far a 4-star matchup.
Well, I'm definitely into it.
And look at this. Major rubbing the face of Big Trap into the mat. Here's another tweener. Against the ropes. Oh! If Justin was here, he would say nicely done. That was a sky high. Shades of Dino Brown. 2. And another near fall.
Big Trap, probably winded by this point. Doesn't usually be in this situation, and he doesn't really know what to do. So what's he do? He covers him again. But Chris Major gets the shoulder up. Belly to back.
Oh man, that was almost a version of an angle slam. Everybody wants to be like Bob.
I think we're going to see that clothesline again. There's that knee to the gut. Sets him up and just cleans his clock again.
Major's ready. This is over.
2, 3, forget about it.
Very surprising victory. I was expecting Chris Major to come out of that one victorious. You see this German suplex starting off. He's showing that he hasn't lost a step. But then, you know, that setup backfired against him. Big Trap after rolling all over Chris Major with sort of a crossface. And then here's that move. I guess that's his special move, knocking Major out of his boots, as Gorgon said, for the 1, 2, 3. Big Trap is going to advance and meet Tyrone Andre in the quarterfinals of this NXTV title tournament.
Well, he looks like, you know, he looks like he's ready for more fights. He doesn't look windy. He's like one of those in-shape guys that, you know, runs from the police a lot.
Hi, I'm Lacey Teggy Leg, and I'm standing here with Karina James Strong. Kareem, I want to know what's your thoughts about losing that match up against Tyrone Andre.
Look, man. You know, I mean, the guy had my number. You know, I'm not going to make excuses. I was looking forward to, you know, starting out NXTV with a bang and all that, but I'm going to hold my head. You know what I mean? This ain't over. And, you know, it's so much more to offer. You know, so many more divisions out there. Well, it's another division, I should say, out there that I could put my eyes on. Plus, there's a singles title that hasn't been introduced. There's a slot for one, so, you know, possibilities are still endless for the dream.
Yeah, well, thank you so much. Alright, guys.
Well, I'll tell you, man, I mean, that was some intense action, worth taking a break after, right, guys?
Well, I mean, with so much competition, you can't just go boom, boom, boom right in there. There's just so much, and I'm just astonished with just all the pageantry that's going on in such a small scale situation, but such a big monumental occasion for the NXTV stars.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool to be a part of something that's history making. All these never before seen guys. I've been here through the whole ride. All that we've come from, and it's great to see something come out of it. Everybody's not just sitting on their hands. Everybody has got their hands involved. So many people, from the rookies to the legends to the up and comers, involved in this event. So I'm very proud, man. It's really good. All right, let's keep on going and see who else is involved in this tournament in our next first round matchup.
What's up, man? I'm David B. Boy. Hey, man, it's important to me to win the NXTV championship because it's going to help me kickstart the next section of my career, man. I feel like not only can I take XTV to the next level, but I can also bring all the people around me to that next level as well, man. You know what I'm saying? I got my homeboy Sketch. He's also going to be in the tournament as well, I understand. And hey, man, I know that we're tag team partners, but if things come down to that, we're professional enough to realize that, hey, man, if we have to throw down, we have to throw down. It's all about respect. It's all about the championship. It's all about going out there and entertaining those people, because at the end of the day, they paid their ticket to see you put on the performance of a lifetime. And every time David B. Boy is on that marquee ticket, everyone knows that he's going to go above and beyond. So here we go, man. I'm going for that championship, and I'm going to win it. I'm going to be the face of NXTV. Y'all ain't gonna sit up there, ain't gonna sit up there and divide my boys. Divide and conquer my damn ass. I'm Mr. Pac-Man. I got my boy Tyrus in that. Tyrus, get your ass over here. Go on. I told you to let that damn phone. Let that damn door. Get your ass over here. Man, damn, man. What, man? He gonna come out here. Both of these two, they gonna be in the tournament, and one of my boys gonna bring me that NXT championship. I'm about tired of y'all motherfuckers thinking that the backs is out of the damn race when we ain't at the race. I'm coming out here, and I got my damn boys. Tyrus, tell him something, boy. Man, we coming for that championship, man. I'm gonna get that championship. What you mean, man? I'm gonna get that championship. Y'all ain't gonna be fighting each other. Y'all gonna go out there. Y'all gonna knock that man's head off. Y'all gonna fight that man. I'm representing for the Pac family. Tyrus and Aaron. That's right. They gonna go out there. They gonna win those championships. And if you guys, just send something to my email. I can give you some donuts, glazed or chocolate. You ain't gonna know about no damn donuts, boy. Get out there. We gonna prepare. We gonna win those championship belts.
Thingamabob, gobbledygook, what's its face? Whatchamacallit, whatever it is, whatever it was, chocolatey chocolate. Whatchamacallit, how's it go? Wowzamadoo, chew gooey caramel. Whatchamacallit, doohickeys, you know what I mean, peanutty crispies. Chewy, chocolatey, crunchy, doodad, skidamarie, more than a mouthful. It's whatchamacallit, whatchamacallit.
Now you can enter the Handy Snacks Sega Genesis Sweepstakes.
Handy Snacks, Handy Snacks.
You could win this cool t-shirt, or even a Sega Genesis video system with color TV and 30 game cartridges. Look for game cards in specially marked boxes or at P.O. Box 4028, Blair, Nebraska 68009. Thousands will play, hundreds will win, but enter today.
Handy Snacks.
The game ends soon.
Oh man, wait, here we go, dog. David B. Boy versus Aaron. And this is JJ Strong alongside of Sally Traufer. Here bringing you the second half of this, at the top of the first round tournament here. And here comes David B. Boy, Sally, to a whole bunch of boos.
Not only that, but he doesn't even have his theme music. What's going on?
I have no idea, man. But you know, David B-Boy got quite the heat for kind of going in on Jazz Ma, who's become quite the fan favorite around here. And all of his old tricks is not even working. As he's coming out here dressing like Macho Man Randy Savage.
We're talking about David B-Boy. What about his competition, Aaron, who's you know, Mr. and Mrs. Pac-Man's son, and I understand that he's pretty bad. He's very dangerous.
Yes, he is, Sally. Oh man, I just can't believe this reception. You gotta excuse me. I can't believe the reception that David B-Boy is getting out here, man. You know, I thought he was one of the guys, man.
This is just absolutely phenomenal. It really is. It really is.
Oh man. And here comes his opponent. First time ever, this kid Aaron, you know, making his appearance out here in NXTV. And there's some music.
Where is he?
There he is right there. There's a good look at him right there, man. Mr. and Mrs. Pac-Man's youngest kid, Aaron. Man, he's a bad-looking boy.
Well, I don't like to prejudge people, but he looks terrible. He looks like a troublemaker. I know them when I see him. I spent 10 years teaching JJ Strong.
I know you know your stuff. Man, and you know, Sally, I'm sitting up here about to press start, man. I'm thinking I got a doggone controller in my hand for some reason.
You're silly, JJ. And so here we are.
Single matchup. Aaron. A little bit of disrespect, just stepping on David B-Boy. And, you know, B-Boy making a point in his promo saying that, you know, he wants to make a name for himself. He wants to stand out. But I tell you what, big dog, if you want to stand out, this is how you do it, man. The NXTV Championship, you know, and this here tournament, set aside from, you know, the actual NXTV television show. You know, this is nothing like what the show is going to be like, man. This is something special that Miss Martha put together. This NXTV title tournament, and it's going down, man.
This is very exciting. This kid Aaron is pulling out all the stops. You see this, JJ?
Stepping on the arm, very methodical. You know, a lot of those smaller guys, they're usually, you know, real quick, you know, woo, woo, woo. You know, with all that type of stuff. You hear King Joe at right there, man. Front and center. But as I was saying, you know, these guys are usually, you know, real quick, but it doesn't seem like that with Aaron, man. You know, like I said, very methodical, very slow. And look at B-Boy with the flying head scissors. When's the last time you see him pull out something like that?
Very interesting move by David B-Boy. Very interesting choice of moves. And look at this now. With the backflip, doing a little bit of showboating. I'm impressed.
A crossbody doesn't find its mark. And, you know, the guys earlier, man, were commenting on the decoration of this here event, man. Miss Martha, man, I mean, she really did her thing, man.
We cannot give Miss Martha enough praises for putting all this together and giving us some action to take a look at before the roster even comes out. I mean, we haven't even seen the main roster.
Oh, but look at this. B-Boy's got something in mind, man. I would like to call that one version of a spin-a-rooney.
And he just goes and goes. B-Boy much bigger than his opponent, man. Look at the strength by Aaron. Sure dominance. And look at the way he puts his hand in his mouth. I mean, these guys really want it. Yes, they do, man. This is the type of action that you can see on NXTV. These are the type of guys that are going to be on the roster. Two of the members of the roster. And Sally, you know, you'll be on there calling the women's matches, man. You know, but, you know, I mean, this is just a tip of the iceberg. I'm looking so forward to calling those women's matches, but this is what sets the tone. The NXTV title tournament. Who is going to walk away as champion? 16 men. I mean, it's phenomenal, JJ. Over the top rope by Aaron. You can see the arrogance and the attitude from this guy, man. I like it, man. This is the type of thing that you need to rise to the top, man. And he's managed by Mr. Pac-Man. Hey, man, you know, that's the total package right there. That's exactly what you need to get to the place that you need to be, big dog. Listen to that crash against that platform there, that barricade. That really sounds like it hurt. That was a Russian leg sweep, JJ Strong. And look at this guy, bad-mouthing David B-Boy. As we said earlier on, man, we're just filling in for Bob Classic, Gorgon, and Terry Williams. We'll be cutting back over those guys in just a moment. And now, what was that all about, Sally? I don't know why B-Boy just not kick the referee, but he's paying for it. He needs to pay attention to the match. And if you look at it, B-Boy's in the red right now, man. Aaron is doing his thug dizzle, and now look at this. A little bit of payback. Oh, man, and Joy seems to be amused by this. On the streets, that's what we would call the big payback. Well, this could be over. Oh, man, how embarrassing. Wow. Aaron wins. Aaron wins. Aaron wins. Aaron wins. My goodness, the 1, 2, 3 by this kid. Well, he will advance. We have yet to see his brother Taurus. But what will these guys bring to this tournament? I think we just now saw it. I'm impressed.
Terry Williams here, standing with Lucky. Lucky, after seeing such crazy competition, what are your thoughts so far on this action?
Bruh, yo, I just not seen Kareem lose. That nigga be talking all that shit though, bruh. That shit crazy, but yo, that shit with B-Boy and shit, you know what I'm saying, with that jit, yo, that shit was crazy, bruh. Like, I thought B-Boy was gonna take that, but that just go to show, you know what I'm saying? Like, these little niggas is, you know what I'm saying, is some, like, real competition for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, they really trying to get that main roster spot, bruh. You know, at first I thought they was just gonna, like, just get some old Johnny-come-lately nigga and be like, fill in this spot so our niggas can squash y'all. But nah, you know, obviously they ain't the case. You know what I'm saying?
Who's your pick going into this and, you know, taking the whole thing?
Shit, I'm pulling for Justin Jr., you know what I'm saying? Like, he my favorite in this shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I know him personally, but that nigga Tyrone Andre is a problem. Gee, shit, that nigga's a problem.
All right, thanks, Lucky. Back to you guys.
Lil LT, a.k.a. Nenru. Looney Goons, bitch. I said niggas can't see him. They barely can even feel him. It's all good, nigga, because when I run up in that motherfucking ring, I'ma kill him.
Man, these motherfuckers ain't fucking with me. Whether it's on the microphone or in the motherfucking ring, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm Lil LT. I've been overlooked all this damn time, and I'm coming for niggas, dog. I'm fucking killing niggas, dog. Straight up and down, dog. Nigga don't want to fuck with me. I don't want to hear my daddy telling me to stop all that cussing. I don't want to hear shit. All I want to motherfucking do is see is a motherfucking step in the ring with me, dog, so I can bust his motherfucking shit. It's like what I said, motherfucker. We got this generation better than it used to be. We got way better than it used to be back in the days. I'm smarter than my daddy. I'm faster than my daddy. And I'm gonna win that NXTV championship, and I'm gonna skyrocket like a motherfucker. Looney Goons, bitch.
Johnny Money, starting in California. I'm just here to make a name for myself, stand out. You know what I mean? What can I say? I like girls. I like money. I love wrestling. You know, my style is really kind of over the top, over the edge, real risky, you know, but that's the way I live my life. You know, my father always told me that you're not living if you're not trying out something new and trying to push yourself to the limit. That's something that always stuck out to me. So here I am in NXTV, pushing to the limit again, taking risks, and going for that NXTV championship. This beautiful lady, you probably know her real well. She probably has a bad reputation, but you know what? So far, so good. That's right, boo. I'm Bike, and I'm representing somebody with some real cash that's gonna step on y'all niggas. NXTV, get ready for Johnny Money.
Coming back at you right now, man. With this singles competition, J Money 1-on-1 up against Lil LT. And this ought to be one for the books.
Well, I haven't heard too much about J Money.
Well, he's a newcomer, man. I mean, you know, he's been working his way up on the XTV indies. You know, backyard spots here and there. These guys with a little bit of hurry up here. There you see Lil LT. Runs in the ring. Here we go. J Money and Lil LT 1-on-1. Well, what I understand is both of these guys are very, very quick. And that was a powerful move. Fans seem to approve of it. Our first time seeing J Money in action here. Has more of a new school rapper style. Or wrestler style, I should say. Lil LT, who played on that Mortal Kombat movie, decided to adopt that moniker, Aninra. One of the characters that he played there. Now, look at the elbow drops by Lil LT. Breaking down J Money. Where do you get such a name? Well, I understand that this guy is the son of former SIDE star Johnny Polo. That's where that Johnny comes from, and he's his favorite star is Big Ten Money. That's where the money comes from. So he put it together and he calls himself Johnny Money. And that was a nice takedown by Lil LT. You already know his story. It comes from the Time Machine. Nice hip toss. LT, I remember him being a student of mine, but I don't remember him having all that hair on his face. That's just the style. Now look at this, a combo by J Money. Into the buckle. Fans getting into this one. Oh man, and he could have hooked onto that one and went for a pin. I don't know why he didn't, man. When the chance is there, you gotta go for it. As he slams a Nanra, aka Lil LT, right on his face, and now Lil LT with another takedown there, Sal. Well, Lil LT is very ruthless, and he's taking into many fights in my classroom. He has that side of him. It's like something goes off in his head or something. I just don't get it.
Something like that would be very, very beneficiary for somebody in this here tournament. And, oh my God.
If I could say it for you, Jay, that's the sucky, quack, quack moment of the night.
Oh, shucky ducky, quack, quack. Middle rope bound. Little LT taking his time, but look at that, man. He crashed and burned in.
Not wise.
One thing I know about that middle rope is that when your opponent, oh man, he connected that time. When your opponent is laying on their stomach, man, it's hard to connect them. Look, LT not going for a series of these.
Look at this, he's trying the other side.
And look at the way he takes his time right there, man.
Yeah, boy. Too much down to that gentleman.
I think that was LT.
LT having a laugh there. He thinks this is funny. That little LT keeps on jumping off the second rope there onto J Money.
Oh my goodness, what a move.
J Money having to take a break here. I wonder if that'll spark up any or ruffle any feathers with one J Baby. This guy J Money having that J in his name.
I don't know.
Fans really behind this one, man. Both of these two cruiserweights. But they're going for that heavyweight championship. And look at, oh my goodness. What a crash by J Money.
I thought he was going to whip him into the buckle. Look at this, he's going to the top rope.
I think he's going for that move that I heard about, man. This is his finish. He calls it on the money. Point blank. It's over.
Oh, it's not over.
And he arguing with the referee. My goodness.
What an impressive finisher.
Chin crusher. Oh, and a super kick by Lil LT out of nowhere. Shades of his father. 2. Oh.
And Johnny Money with a kick out.
Money fired up. Back elbow by Lil LT. Snap mouth by Johnny Money. Oh. Had that head locked into the suplex. Samoan drop.
Just a series of maneuvers.
We're going to see that super kick. Double underhook into the slam by Lil LT. And now he's going back to that second rope. He's found this to be a home.
And once again, like you said, JJ Strong taking his time. And now look at this. Gets down off the rope. He realized that that's not going to be beneficial in this situation. You have to switch it up.
A Steve Austin stunner. And he didn't get nothing. Oh man, just reminding you, ladies and gentlemen, momentarily, Bob Classic, Terry Williams, and Gorgon will be with us. And now look at this guy. Lil LT and Joe out in the front row laughing. We can hear them on the microphone. They think that it's funny that a ninja is playing the mind games with Johnny Money.
And I would say that Johnny Money is out of it here. Little LT has this in his pocket. Front flip senton.
And again, J Money doesn't know when to reverse.
Joe thinks that's hilarious. Joe thinks it's funny, but Johnny Money is not laughing. I think these guys both with the same player. Johnny Money doing a smart thing, rolling out the way, man. Getting out of that range. He's fired up. Oh my gosh. Very impressive. Nice takedown. Back to that top rope. He's calling for it. On the money. Is that enough? 1, 2, 3. J Money wins. What an impressive match. JJ, go ahead. Well, there's a brain bust at the top of the matchup. Johnny Money pulling out all the stops, man. LT proved to be quite the competitor in this matchup. There you see, that was a move that changed the whole tide of the matchup. But Johnny Money stuck in there, man. And here it is, on the money, coming right there, stepping onto the ribs. He gets the 1, 2, 3. J Money will be advancing in this NXTV title tournament. Very impressive. Very, very impressive. I got a phone call. I'll be right back.
Yeah, well, you know, we're going to keep things moving, man. What a night it's already been. What a matchup we just now saw between Aninra and J Money.
Is that what people really call him now, Aninra? That's his name. That's what he wants to be called. Don't you want to be called Classic? That's not your name. Anyway. Okay, well, here we have, you know, this is the results of the first 4 matches that we have. These are the guys who are going to advance to the first round draft. I said draft. These are the guys who are going to advance to the first round. We're going to have Tyrone Andre going up against Big Trap and Aaron going up against J Money. Those guys are the winners thus far. And, you know, the story's not over because we've got a whole nother slew of guys that are going to be going at each other in the first round. Let's take a look now at who's next to compete. My name is Ricky Nzagiri. I'm 23 years old, and I'm just now starting here in NXTV. What do I think about being a rookie here in NXTV? Well, it is pretty good. But at the end of the day, that doesn't matter. What does matter is that championship that nobody holds yet. I look at this as the land of opportunity, and I will be getting that NXTV championship belt. A lot of people don't realize, but from where I'm from, there's a whole lot of poor people, and it would be a great thing if I could go back to my hometown with that NXTV championship belt. Where did my last name come from? Nzagiri explains the style of always having to bounce back. That's why I use that move, because it's always on the defense. All my life, I've been having to defend myself, as well as when I get that championship, I will be a defending champion.
My name is Manuel. I am from Mexico. My friend is Ray. He and I are both friends. We grow up and we go outside and we hunt for fish for our papi and me mommy. In this tournament, we are tag team, but we are also bitter enemies. Ray be making fun of me because I'm smaller and I'm younger, but he don't know that I'm faster and that I'm stronger. All of these people, they're probably thinking that just because I'm small, that I don't have something, but I have something that they don't know. Although these people are more stronger than me, my heart is bigger, and it keeps on pumping, and it's going to pump for that NXTV championship. My name is Manuel, and I thank you for listening.
Here's us.
Here's Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Here's my Aunt Louise.
Can she make a cereal with the intense taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
A teeny bit of cinnamon and sugar.
No way! It's packed with the taste of cinnamon and sugar for a totally intense taste.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, part of this complete breakfast.
It's got the taste you can see.
Yummy!
Now you'll find a free fruit roll-up with Wendell in specially marked boxes.
You do something helpful every day. Like today, you took out the garbage. So for you, every day, Pizza Hut has the kids' pizza pack. You get a personal pan pizza, cup, and cool surprise. Every day! You deserve it, because you're a kid. And you did let Aunt Dottie kiss you. Every Tuesday night is still Kids Night at Pizza Hut. Kids get a free personal pan pizza when grown-ups order their pizza. Why do you deserve Kids Night at Pizza Hut? Because you're a kid.
Something incredible is happening that will give Sega Genesis even more power. Game Genie now works with your Sega Genesis system in most games, like Sonic the Hedgehog, Kid Chameleon, Toe Jam, and Earl. Game Genie for Sega Genesis.
Excellent. You cast them aside, exiled to the closet. Rescue them. Get most of your old video games out of the closet and play them like new with Game Genie. Jump higher, change levels, live forever. Excellent! For your Nintendo Entertainment System, Game Genie from Galoob.
Well, here we are. Sitting here with the upcoming star of this XTV programming, the WWE, 90%. Thanks for being with us, man.
Oh, thanks for having me, Dak. Should I tell my fans? Most definitely. We still over here trying to, get the kinks and stuff together. We can't find a fucking VHS at the moment, but that ain't nothing. I'm pretty sure it's in that room. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to throwing this match, man. Well, I think Enrique will win, but no racism. But I think both of these motherfuckers can drive.
Well, what we have is Ricky Enziguri. It's a very interesting fellow.
Gaggin'? What's up, Gaggin'?
Hey, 90, it's been a long time since I've seen you.
Little time never see you. Last time I seen you, you was getting cussed out because you was the commissioner. People ain't like your decision.
They didn't like my decisions, and not much has changed there because Bobby's making fun of me every chance he gets.
This is Manuel, Dad.
No, that's actually Ricky Enziguri, the guy that you said, may come out victorious in this competition.
That's exactly who I'm looking for. See, I don't know why I'm rooting for him so much, man. Similar to me, he got a dark past, he said his people grew up, he needs to call. He said his people grew up very poor, and of course that's something I can relate to. So I'm going for this dude I need to call. Nah, that is him. That's what I'm running for.
I get confusing sometimes with these newer guys. As here comes Manuel, who you mentioned as a good friend of Ray Ray. And they plan on being a tag team, but first, he's stopping here. Who's he look like? And he's stopping here, hopefully to become the NXTV champion. 90, this is an NXTV title tournament. 16 men are in this fight to the finish. And, man, you're calling this match in particular. Do you see any one of these guys being able to take the whole thing?
Not sure, Dag. I haven't even seen these guys square up. But as I said earlier, I'm hoping Enrique does it because, again, his background, I can relate to, being a part of, section of people that's not successful. And, he got the opportunity here. Let's see what goes down.
Well, here it is, then. Ricky Enziguri, Manuel. I think both of these guys are strikers. I believe Manuel more of a high flyer. What the hell is that sticking from his arm?
That's what I'm trying to figure out, man. I thought
he got a boner?
off at one point. He got spikes coming out of his back. Who is he, Spyro?
I believe that's a part of his ring attire there.
Well, that shit is dangerous, nigga. You push a nigga eye.
No, I think it's actually cloth. Don't think it's going to hurt anybody. That's Enziguri taking the beating here.
I thought it was real, Dad.
No danger there. I don't think that our referee would allow such a thing. Oh, man,
a decent drop kick, bro. Right to the shit.
Explosive suplex or drop kick to the chest there. Now you can see why they have me announcing with Gorgon, because this show would be such a disaster if it was just he and Terry.
Yeah, and the funny part is, Bobby, as far as the WWE shit, people are saying on the West Coast that me and her might not work out, man. Why do they think that?
Well, the biggest thing is, you know, they're saying we both can't talk and all this different shit. But I like to say I'm more articulate than him. No disrespect.
Well, everybody knows that they can check out your podcast with Renee Young that ended a little bit abruptly, 90.
Yeah, I just said too much laughter, way too much laughter. And then the first one, of course, didn't get to happen because the damn Usos want to bring their ass in there. You know, destroyed my studio. I don't know what's wrong with them.
Well, Jimmy J. Issa, you have to wonder, will they be a part of the tag team division?
I'm sure they will.
Once things get up and running.
Oh. Enrique was definitely impressing me. I gotta say that, bro. You know. Who else is in this tournament?
Well, we've just now seen matches with David Bebo. He was eliminated by Aaron, who is one of the sons from Mr. Pac-Man. Both of Pac-Man's son, Taurus and Aaron, are in this tournament.
Yeah, bro. That's great, man.
Taurus, one of the bigger of the two. And what's this maneuver?
Oh, shit.
Manuel. Oh, the high flyer, putting the boots to faces.
These guys really got a great styles here, man. I mean, I've never seen a move like this. You know, I grew up down the Moonsault Kid era. Well, not grew up, but I was a part of that. And, you know, different things such as that. Oh!
That's a good point, 90. You know, we are actually 3 years removed from any NXTV programming, and you're seeing the first of it. Nice reversal by Enziguri. That's what he's talking about. Always fighting on the comeback, always fighting from up under, and you wouldn't expect that. Whoa! That was very explosive.
I think Enrique hurt himself a little bit, man.
I don't think he got all of that move. Coming off the top.
I see what you mean, baby. As far as Gorgon, oh shit!
Exactly. You heard it from 90, the legend, so it's not just me, Gorgon. Gorgon!
Singy match.
I want to thank you for that.
Take a look at our ring, 90. A lot of our fallen soldiers being represented here in this NXTV title tournament. We're right here in the Tampa Theater.
It reminds me of the Great American Bash, 1991.
Really?
Yeah, they had a stadium similar to this. Oh, shit.
Man, he bust his shit. Sometimes you can hear AVW in the front row laughing at things that happen.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he's got a great ticket. He and members of XTV, Yozi's up there, Tavari, a lot of guys representing XTV in the front row. We'll be getting interviews with several people.
I just got a text by Killer that says, of course, LT up there. He love that wrestling.
Manuel, off the top and an elbow.
You know, I think Manuel is definitely starting to impress me right now. And Enrique look like he about to lose.
Well, I mean, both of these guys, you look at the bottom left hand and right hand side of your screen, you see, you know, what their condition is. And 90, you know, that's very important because moving forward in this tournament, that still is going to affect them. If they end up in the red in this matchup, they're going to go into their next matchup substantially damaged.
And they have a more likely chance to lose because of the damage that they win at during the first run. You got a great point, bro. Oh, shit. What is this going to be?
Superplex. Oh, no! Damn. What do you call that? A spiral driver?
I think that's it.
Enziguri kicks out. And Manuel now, the smaller of the two, from Mexico, representing for his people. One more time with the elbow.
Somebody counted?
It's Kevin Owens.
This is something that we've been seeing quite often. WWE guys who were hired by Miss Martha to help out in the comeuppance and the speeding up of the process, and now Manuel getting a little bit of bad mouth from KO.
NXTV versus WWE shit, man.
Say it again?
This is gonna be some NXTV versus WWE like Invasion 80. What's going on, man?
Well, I certainly hope not. We're just trying to get our feet wet.
Sitting here with 90%, the retired
XTV superstar who's done it all, and here we are at this here tournament looking up at the future of what XTV holds. That is for the East Coast. You know, I gotta wonder, 90, do you have any idea of if there's going to be any West Coast guys who may be interested, you know, in coming over? Maybe some new guys who you had your eyes on?
Not a whole lot of people that I know, but shit. But I'm pretty sure there's plenty, you know. I'm pushing for Renee Young, doing something. I mean, but that's more on the commentary side. But as far as athleticism, he must have said his son is going to be a part of this.
I'm looking forward to that. He's my guy.
Yeah. You know, I'm looking forward to seeing what he brings to the table. Somebody else, man. I think Trent supports somebody. That's
This action is spilled to the outside of the ring as Inzaguri there. Going back towards the ring, you have to watch the count in this because there's no audio.
Oh shit. Enrique.
I believe he's up to a 7.
Damn.
Not a good move. He busted his ass.
He did, man. Enrique gonna lose. I can honestly say at this point, I see this match going to name.
Well, you know, Ricky seems to be too much of a spot monkey.
Oh, that is true.
Nicely done.
Spot right there. It's nice, but you know that also doing different spots like that takes fatigue out of you. You know what I mean? And it's not smart to do when your power is as low as his at this point.
Both of these guys with 2 stored finishing maneuvers. And, you know, that's not always something that everybody has. That's not a quality everybody has. Most people can only do one, guys. Let's see who's going to be the first to get to theirs as KO once again involving himself in this contest.
Referee ain't doing shit about it.
Well, if he touches that guy, he's going to get disqualified. There are disqualifications in this, so don't fuck yourself early. This is only the first round. Inzaguri. Powerbomb.
That's his move?
I don't know if that's his move. He turned it into a Boston Crab. He was too close to the ropes. No, Manuel pulls the leg. What action in this contest, 90?
It is, Doug. You know, look forward to a lot more as soon as the West Coast guys start making their sense.
I think that's supposed to be going down this week. The West Coast guys getting their start. East Coast guys for the past 3 weeks. And look at this, float over pin, but come on.
What is going on?
Just because he's talking to you, you pussy bitch. I hate fucking bad refs.
What is his name?
I don't know that guy, but I want him fired.
Bitch, man. Fuck me up.
That's that move that he did off the top rope. It could be over here. Well, Manuel is going to finish him.
Oh, man. Hey, man, you remind me of that one dude that used to announce on WWF. What's his name? Alfred Hayes.
Alfred Hayes.
You remind me of that.
I sound like Alfred Hayes when I scream.
1, 2.
I think this is it.
It is, though.
Manuel comes out victorious. What a match. Great action we've been seeing here. Crazy move off the top rope. Missile drop kick. Dropping that elbow. Used that quite a few times in this matchup. Ricky Inzaguri tearing that powerbomb.
Anyway, remind me of Casey Jones, Dad.
We saw some very incredible moves, even Kevin Owens injecting in himself, but in the end, Manuel overcame all the odds, and I guess Inzaguri will be taking that championship back to his poor town.
I wonder what it's... Don't call that thing a town poor. I was when they saw that shit.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just going to come up here.
No, that was him, I think, talking that way. Well, thank you, 90, for joining us here. We've had so much fun. And
oh, it's not a problem, Dad.
So much luck in your future.
And I just want to let everybody know, we want y'all to be a part of some shit too, though, Dad.
Oh, hell yeah.
Definitely. The Legends of WrestleMania will be coming. Y'all just listen.
Well, we got more action. Let's go backstage with Carmella.
Yeah, so I'm standing here with Romy.
What's up, Romy? 2 rings. What's going on, bitch?
I guess they want me to ask you questions or whatever.
Shit, bitch. So ask me one. Don't be afraid. But
How do you like the show so far?
shit, this shit straight, man.
Who's your pick?
I'm gonna run my nigga Trap, man. All day. Love my nigga Trap.
Trap Whack.
You know what I'm saying? Big Trap. In the tournament? No. Anyways, tune in to the next episode of 2GN, because you might see your girl Carmella on that there. 2 rings.
Is that it? Hi, I'm Leisha Turkey Leg, and I'm standing with the winner of the first round match. It's Manuel. Manuel, how do you feel right now?
Man, I feel happy. I feel very excited. I just want to go and win the heavyweight title thing.
Well, he's obviously excited, and I'm excited to be here as well. Let's take a look at 2 guys that's going to be in the tournament. One guy is really strong, and one guy is a bozo.
Taurus! Get your ass over here, boy. That's right. They making us cut 2 promos, and that's because I got 2 times the chance. It's just like I told you before. 2 times the chance to win the NXTV championship. My boy right here, Taurus, and my boy right here, Aaron. One of these boys is gonna come out on top. Y'all boys don't understand the chance. When you come together as family that pray together, stay together, and we gonna stay together for all our life. We don't need y'all devil worshipers in our life. Y'all need to be ashamed of y'all doggone self in this lifetime. Just try to be out there and just forget about y'all Lord and Savior. Y'all don't understand the chance when you're stepping up against the power of the Lord. I'm Mr. Pac-Man. This is my son. This is my other son. Y'all don't know nothing about what we went through our struggle. And we gonna show y'all. We gonna unleash the rage and the pathological struggle on y'all asses, motherfucker.
Where's the chocolate?
Yeah, man, just tell me. Don't tell me the whole
You gonna whip y'all ass. My name Justin Jr. You know what I'm saying? I'm 16 years old. And you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to try out on this because I felt like it's something that I can do. You know what I mean? I realize it's like a whole bunch of competition and all that. And it might be cats that's bigger than me. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to take a nigga head off. Straight up. You know what I mean? Time for talking is over. Cats come out here and talk too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what if my daddy is who he is and my mom is who she is? She got the game and all that and she running things. They ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Cats be looking at me crooked and all sideways. I'm not playing with niggas, dog. You know what I'm saying? Think I'm soft if you want to. You get your ass checked, honey. Straight up and down. But that NXTV championship has got my name written all over.
You rain down curses, but I'm waving your hearses driving by. Streets riding high with the beats in the sky. All stare, eyes glazed, garage burned down, the fire raged for 40 days.
Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Justin Jr. to meet Taurus. He told me in the back that he likes to be known as King Taurus. Well, don't let it, fool you, because both of these guys are very animated. Mr. Pac-Man not going to be involved in this situation. And there you see, just like his brother there, Taurus coming from the crowd. I don't think I've seen anything like these guys in NXTV. They kind of remind me maybe a little of that one guy who used to harass Alec. You mean Almenzia? Yeah. You're really good at this, Terry. I do my homework. As there you see Big King Taurus stepping into the ring. A little bit of a confident disposition. Or not a little bit, but a lot actually. And here he comes. Junior Justin. And listen to the ovation for this young man. It's quite intriguing that in such a small amount of time,
Justin Jr. has become this popular.
And a lot of people have attributed it to his appearances on 2GN. One Thanksgiving episode and one episode by himself. This kid has definitely got a mouth on him, and of course everybody knows his father, Ernest Justin Turkey Leg, who has been my employer on several occasions. Does that have something to do with it? I would like to think so. But you know, Terry, it's pretty impressive what this guy's been able to do in the ring, man. I've seen him training. He's got a plethora of moves. He's been very impressive in one-on-one singles competition, but right here is where it matters. Justin Jr., Taurus. It's the tournament as it continues.
And there you see King Taurus coming right out of the corner and taking down his brother, or taking down Justin Jr., excuse me. I'm just thinking that he could go up against his brother. And look at Justin Jr. fighting back Taurus. And look, a jumping, swinging DDT there. That's like almost shades of Big Ten money. Didn't quite perfect it the way Big Ten did it, though. Oh, man. A stomp to the chest. Speaking of Big Ten, we just now had 90%. I mean, it was taking all I had not to freaking, mark out. I had freaking goosebumps sitting next to the legend who is 90%. And it's, he just continues to reinvent himself and innovate, as he's going to be calling matches with Renee Young. Looking so much forward to that. So much to look forward to in the world of NXTV, as right now Justin Jr. getting his ass handed to him by King Taurus, who just slams that knee into the ground. And now doing a bit of gloating here. Come on, Justin Jr. Nice clothesline. Well, he's got to stay on him. He's giving up quite a bit of size, and look at this guy. Just driving Justin Jr. down like he's so much of a smaller man, which he isn't. He's a hefty boy. And look at this. Oh my God.
A slam right into the pave. And Justin Jr. going back up, but look at this. Coming right back in. I think he's fired up.
Well, he's tired of getting his ass handed to him, and now he's fighting back. Another clothesline, but Taurus reversing everything that Justin Jr. does. Well, he's obviously been in a fight or two before. As he just steps over the top ropes. Such a massive man.
And Gorgon, it makes me think about a whole lot of the other guys in the tournament. If either one of these guys win this matchup, like some of the smaller guys, it'll be quite a tough situation seeing them, go up against one of these.
When you think about Manuel, who just now was successful up against Ricky Zagiri, who he gave up a little bit of size to, but not that much. But these guys, to your point, is so much more large. And King Taurus just doing quite a number on Justin Jr. That's that move again. Man, it just completely just drains so much power. Oh, and Justin Jr., you gotta give him credit for his resiliency. That's one thing that I've seen him do in the training, is just continue to kick out.
Taurus looks like he's gonna be going for that move again.
Reverse it, Justin. Oh, look at this move. It's a submission. And he has no choice but to quit.
I think that Justin Jr. was choked out. He didn't tap out.
Did we see a screw job just happen? You're right, Terry. He didn't tap. Well, maybe they'll show that in the replay, but I think that Justin Jr., after just taking so much of a massive punishment as we see here by King Taurus, had no choice, and he was just passed out from that choke-like maneuver.
Nice move he did back there, but it wasn't enough, and there's that position
The referee not in a position to see Justin Jr. tap out. I don't know about that, guys. I think we just seen a screw job. Because Power was in the orange. I don't know, but, you know, the referee's decision is that Tars wins.
In the shape, lip smacking honey. The taste is really on and it looks kind of funny.
The taste is in the shape. The taste is in the shape of honey. We all love the taste.
The crunch is in the shape, pumping funky honey. The crunch is really great. The crunch is on the money.
The taste is in the shape. The taste is in the shape of honey. We all love the taste. The taste.
Part of this complete breakfast.
The taste is in the shape.
How fast could a car go without wheels? This fast.
Rev it up, rip it up, Hot Wheels.
New Streaks. They actually ride on air.
Way cool!
For incredible speed, super long-range accuracy.
Yes!
And you've got the power on the Streaks test tracks in slow-mo. Streaks, the future of fast. Test track set comes with launcher and car. Other cars and launchers sold separately, not for use with other Hot Wheels cars and sets.
This week, Clarissa explains things that go bump in the night.
What was that?
What was what?
Don't tell me you didn't hear that.
Who's behind the door? Find out when Clarissa Snicks, Saturday at 8/7 Central on Nickelodeon.
Bring out the tiger.
Nice try.
Winners practice hard and eat smart, like Kellogg's Frosted Flakes as part of this complete breakfast.
They're great.
Play for the court.
Show 'em you're a tiger. Show what you can do.
Take it.
It's the Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. Brings out the tiger in you.
Okay, Tiger, let's check your hang time.
Test yourself with the Tony stopwatch.
Wow.
Not bad, huh?
It's yours for $1.99 and one proof of purchase.
Is this the van to Super Van City?
Sure is.
1, 2, 3, 4. You can get into town. Super Van City. Just fold it on down. Micro machines taking over the place. With real racing dragsters ready to race. Working bridges and an airport too. A car wash serving you. Super Van City. Micro machines.
The Micro Machines Super Van City. You put it together, fold it up, take it away. Vehicle pack sold separately.
My name is King Kong. I think this tournament is stupid. Everybody in this tournament is stupid. It's obvious that I should get the NXTV championship. They tried to save me some stupid surprise or something. Then they gave me the runaround talking about I can't be in it because of Kevon. He's supposed to be some special surprise. Nobody's surprised about Kevon. Who even remembers that person? Me? I've been active. I'm doing movies. I'm with the NWN. And now I'm going straight to the top when I win the NXTV championship. I'm half asleep and I can cut a better promo than half of these cats. That's because they stupid and nobody is better than me. King Kong, representing the NWN, my girl Baby, my dog Amen. We are just too sweet, man. Stupid.
Hi, my name is Sketch. I'm from Blackpool, England. I just come into XTV because I'm friends with Foxy Hart and David B-Boy, and you know, they're pretty cool, you know, but I feel like I can make a name for myself. I have also a type of high-flying style. I think I bring a lot of excitement and intrigue to the ring. But I also have, you know, a bit of knowledge, you know, a bit older than those gents and the lady. So yeah, I think that not only, you know, will I be able to take over with people in the tag team division, but I'll also be able to win and be a proper face for the brand as a title. I feel that way, and I feel that in this tournament, I'll definitely show that. Terry Williams standing here with Yaki and IGU. Yaki, who's your pick going into this thing right now? Man, you know, I haven't seen all the guys yet, but you know, I hear about this guy Sketch. I think I'm gonna roll with him. I think he's up next.
Yeah, he is. He's coming up right up next. So you like him? Yeah, I think he's pretty good. B-Boy went down. That's too bad. I'm playing with him. All right, we got to go. Back to you guys.
Oh, man, well, good catching up with Yaki Najee, but it's bell time, dog. That's right, it's bell time. Here comes Sketch. And this is the guy that Yaki was talking about, man. A lot of charisma, lots of fun, always dancing, having a good time. Friends with David B-Boy, as he mentioned, and these fans know what Sketch is all about. They're on their feet, man. Well, we saw them in tag team action, and wow, they were very impressive. Yes, they were, man. And look at this guy. He sure knows how to work a crowd. I like him already, man. He's, as they say, JJ Strong off the chain. He really gets me excited. He really does. This Sketch, ladies and gentlemen. All right, dog. This is good. This is the type of stuff that I'm talking about, Sally. This is that excitement that we look for in NXTV. We'll talk about somebody who just sucks the breath out of a room. It's his opponent. And you can hear this arena filled with boos, man. And take a look at that, Sally. This guy's got that Intercontinental Championship around his... Where did he get that? Well, it was given to him by Mrs. Martha. In fact, it's interesting because he was also not going to even be in this tournament. As he was saying in his promo, they were going to use Kevon. But they didn't have Kevon's moveset ready, so they let him go at the last minute because he had his moveset. But the A-Man Nation has these SIDE championships that Miss Martha asked for them to relinquish, and they would not. And so, as punishment, those championships that they all hold are null and void. All of them. The Intercontinental, the SIDE, and that women's championship that Baby holds, they're all null and void, says Commissioner Martha. Well, good for her, man. Because these guys don't deserve nothing. There you see him showboat. One thing about this guy, he does have the experience. He has that well-roundedness that it takes to win the whole thing, Sal. He's the only member of the A-Man Nation, I would like to point out, that is in this tournament. And here we go. Sketch grabs him here and automatically starts things out with a vertical suplex, taking down the big guy. Sketch a smaller man, but that's a very impressive move. From, like you said, a much bigger man. And if you would take that doggone shirt off, you might be able to see, man. I think Sketch is about to knock it off. Nice suplex. Well done by the Sketch Man. And now, he says that he gets that name from Sister Act 2. He always liked that movie, and he always liked that name from that movie, so he picked that name up. He just added that Z because he was spelling it one day, and he kind of made a little mistake on the paper, and well, he left it there ever since. Very creative in his style and approach to the wrestling ring. He sees things very differently. One thing that makes him very interesting, and there's a move, but King Kong is looking at him like, what are you trying to do here? Well, Sketch got to be careful, while entertaining the crowd, he can't become one of those proverbial spot monkeys. And, we've seen guys suffer from that. Look at this, King Kong keeping it very basic with a Russian leg sweep. We hear AVW clearing his throat there. He's enjoying this action right now. And a chin crusher. Oh! That's one of his moves that he likes to do. He figures that if he uses that super kick enough times in a matchup, it'll wear his opponent's chin down, and after a while, he just won't get up eventually. That's not a bad strategy. I'm telling you, keep on getting kicked on that button, and he just went for it again. King Kong, though, a step ahead.
and a mean right hand.
You know, this is the King Kong who's still, you know, a bit underdeveloped, but will later become that King Kong who dominates and just goes on that tear. We're seeing the younger version of that right here. But we remember what King Kong has done in the past.
Starting over in NXTV, I feel like it's a great fit for this guy. Of course, he's one of those guys who can also, you know, be on the main roster as well. We've seen his face, but oh man, nice move by Sketch. That's one way to get inside.
I've got to say, what a tournament we've seen so far, and there's another super kick by Sketch. I think he's gonna go for another. Set up. Oh my gosh.
Right to the chin, and he's got a backup submission, a backup finisher just in case. But King Kong gets the shoulder up. Man, just getting into this matchup, Sally, and we at 3.5 stars right now.
But the fans are on their feet, and they just love Sketch. And they love to boo King Kong. This is just the perfect type of storm that you would ask for when you're looking at two competitors go at each other.
Oh man, look at that. Got caught up and choke slammed by the big guy.
Such an old school wrestler. King Kong bringing that 1990s style to the new millennium. That slow methodical pace that he and A-Man both possess.
And now the fireman carry there by Sketch. Sketch going up to the top, but watch out. King Kong's up, and he goes for a ride, tumbling down, dog.
Back and forth action. First one guy's on, then the other guy's on. It's unpredictable.
Now King Kong, you see him working that leg. And a stomp to the chest there by Sketch. Oh, man. And again, you gotta watch out for that count. There is a count going on, and it's only to 10.
I think both of these gentlemen very aware of that. Beautiful move there by Sketch. Hits him with a leg drop. What's he gonna do now?
Oh man, I think he's setting up for another one of those super kicks. I can feel it. Oh, King Kong, he could feel it too. He had it well scattered, but look at this. It's the Kong plunger. If he pulls this off and Sketch don't reverse, this could be over, dog.
He got all of that, JJ Strong. Pulls him to the center. It could be lights out.
Oh my goodness, using that Kong plunger. And 2. It was only a 2. I want to remind you guys that there's one more matchup after this one. Our final match of the quarterfinals. Of the first round match. That's going to lead us to the quarterfinals. That's coming up next. And King Kong. Oh my goodness.
He is just on a tear here after that Kong plunger.
Yeah, man. He been. Oh man, look, there's the reversal though. Sketch coming out of nowhere with that reversal. He's going up to the top. One of the smart man.
Moonsault beautifully executed.
That was perfectly done. 1, 2, and King Kong. King Kong with the will to win. There's one of us. Oh man.
He hit the wrong man. And he can't get frustrated. That could cost him.
Oh man, that's a fine right there, dog. Sketch losing his cool a little bit. But if he did connect, oh man, and there's the super kick taking off the head of King Kong.
Now look at this.
1, 2. Oh my. How closer can you get?
JJ Strong almost coming out of his seat that time.
Uh-oh. He went for that choke slam again, but again, Sketch able to reverse. I don't know which way this match is going to go, dog.
Sketch is winning. I'm going with Sketch.
And now look at this. Smart move. He sees that King Kong. His head is hurting. And he's got that stomp pillar.
Yeah, but that's not really hurting the head. That's more of a leg maneuver. He's got to get like more of a guillotine choke or some type of a headlock to be able to stop King Kong.
Catches the foot. Takes him down.
If he catches him, he's going to knock him out.
He missed. And the Russian leg sweep by King Kong could change the whole tide.
Into the buckle. What is he going to do now?
King Kong looking a little bit tired. What's this?
Oh my God, a bulldog. I'm sure that Sketch was not expecting that. And 3, a desperation move. And you can see King Kong has been through hell and high water.
Man. Well, this is how the matchup started. Beautiful suplex. Sketch doing a little bit of showing off there. But King Kong sticking to the script. That old school moveset. An elbow here, a body slam there. Hey, man, every little bit works. While Sketch kept on pulling out, his crazy moves. It all came down to that second bulldog. I can't remember the last time I seen that in a wrestling match. And that is actually what won the match. Shades of Rick Steiner. King Kong will be moving on to those quarterfinals. You gotta look.
Well, you almost sounded like a man just then.
Hey, man, I'm into this. We coming right back with y'all, man. Let's see who's our final members in this NXTV title tournament. Justin Jr., you were a favorite going into this. What happened out there? Man, I don't know what happened, man. That dude just, you know what I'm saying? He just bum rushed me. He got the best of me. You know what I'm saying? He just real big and powerful. I wasn't expecting that. You know what I'm saying? He ain't nothing like what I went up against in these challenges on this training shit. But you know what I'm saying? It's all good to just show me where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I got to train some more before I feel like I could be, some real competition for these dudes. And, maybe it ain't my day-to-day, but maybe I got some time down the line. You know what I'm saying? Word up. Strong words from a strong man. Best of luck to you, Justin Jr. Back to you guys.
My name? Starborn. I think that that since I'm such a distraction from everybody, since I'm so cute and I'm so pretty and people think that I'm a girl a whole lot of times, that I'm just a distraction. So since I'm such a bad distraction for everybody, then I'm gonna be able to win. And plus, when that NXTV championship look cute around my waist, I think it'd be so cute. Who win? I just want to tell Ernest Justin Turkey Leg, thank you for bringing me back. You're my hubby. That NXTV championship is mine. I'm coming for you.
I'm Danny McGee. I need that right. All you bloody Blakes. better watch out, because I'm back into the ring. I am the dirtiest, stinkinest, fightingest, bloody Irishman that has ever stepped foot inside. I don't care, whatever you want to call it. NXTV Championship, it will be mine. It's coming around me waist. Why did I come back? It's specifically to show all you little stupid youngins that I am sufficient. You think that just because I come from all the way back in the days, stretching me mates from back then, that I can't come back now and stretch you again? Well, you're superiorly wrong. Irishman Danny McGee is coming for the NXTV Championship. How are you, mates?
Oh man, well I tell you what, Danny McGee sounds like he's ready. Tyree, a little questionable, man.
Well, you can't underestimate him until you see him in the ring, and Tyree Kidd has been in the ring before and has impressed me, might I say. They just took him off because of his lifestyle.
Well, you know, if I know XTV, they bound to do the same thing again. And you know, the only reason why Tyree is a part of this roster is because, you know, they wanted to bring him out to the Starboy music to make fun of the Weeknd, because Tyree is their idea of what a Starboy is.
Well, he's definitely that. They've given Starboy or Tyree his name, and he's taken this character and has run with it. This is not the Tyree Kidd I remember. I mean, he was just a regular wrestler. You know, just trunks and boots. His boots are probably like similar, but I mean, he has just taken this whole makeover. Look at him.
And he feels like the championship title look cute around his waist. But here comes a man who's not worried about looking cute at all. Irishman Danny McGee, the returning lad from SIDE, and he's getting quite the ovation here, Sally.
Very surprising ovation for Danny McGee. He's usually coming out to boos, but these people love him here.
Well, it's good to see him back, and he's going up against Starboy, Tyree Kidd. In our final match. Oh, look at that guy, man. This is the final match of the first round here. Oh, man. And Tyree going directly at Danny McGee. And he just ran into a back elbow. Danny McGee likes to stretch people out. He just likes to fight. Any kind of way he wants to beat you, he's going to do that. And Tyree comes up with quite a creative plethora of maneuvers, I gotta say.
Well, let's see how creative he gets up against the veteran. He's going against a real wrestler, and look at that. Stomps to the chest as he holds his hand. What is he going to do about that?
Absolutely nothing but lay there and take it, Sal. Look at that, slams the arm right into the canvas there. And Danny McGee is just making short work here of Tyree Kidd. But look at this, Tyree. Oh my goodness, caught his foot, and Danny McGee with an enziguri. You can hear that at the top of the building.
Kicks his leg from out up under him. Smart move by Tyree. Now a spinning back kick. And Danny McGee catches him with the Russian leg sweep.
Trying to finish Starboy early, but he's got a little bit more in him. Look at this. Atomic drop there. Tyree rolling to the outside the ring, and oh, look, that's exactly what he wanted him to do. He wanted them to follow him there so he could throw them to those stairs to start to use this environment to his advantage. Because he know he can't go up against him head up, and look at that kick. Well, Starboy kind of reminds me of Manuel from earlier. As he had all that stuff hanging off his body. I hope nobody gets hurt from that. Danny McGee regrouping. He's the veteran. He's been in this type of situation. You know, and if you ask me, man, this guy Danny McGee could be your next NXTV champion. I don't know, man. Look at that. There's that power driver. That old school move. Dropping him right on his head. And he has many variations of that power driver, may I mind you. As they see beating him on his head, man. And Danny McGee waiting on Starboy again. Starboy dazed. Well, he was able to pop out of that move. Very nicely done by Starboy. A right hand. And a nice move by Starboy. I think that was his finisher. I don't think it's enough, Sal. Only a 2 count. Danny McGee is rather fresh. Well, I should say considerably fresh in comparison. And look at this. A blatant choke. Referee not doing nothing about that. Well, this referee has sort of been sitting on his hands. And look at this. Look at that power bomb. Oh my God. I mean, that power driver. I think that's going to be it. I don't see Starboy kicking out of this. Well, you were right, JJ. As Danny McGee just dominates Starboy in this first round match. And I can see why he would be your pick. Man, I mean, just dominate. I mean, you know, everybody who advanced in the tournament was very dominating. But, you know, they can only beat one winner. And if we could take a look at everybody who advanced so far, man. Can we get that real quick? Put the thing up, man. I'm trying to find out if these guys got there it is, right there, man. That's everybody who made it in the to the quarterfinals. They see Tyrone. He'll be going one-on-one up against Big Trap. Then Aaron of Pac-Man and Company. You know, he's going to be going one-on-one up against J Money. A crazy first round that went down. Also, Manuel, he advanced. He's going to be going up against Big King Taurus. And King Kong, who pulled off a win by the skin of his teeth, is going to be going up against Danny McGee. I mean, that's interesting right there. SIDE versus SIDE. So much more action going on during day 2 of this XTV tournament. Wow, I'm just so impressed with all these guys. Congratulations to everybody who advanced during this tournament.